What's happening? Out here working on this fence. I got it all wired up all the way to Larry's property over there. So up the hill and over there, got it all wired up. And I got down here, and about at the creek, I ran out of one of the actual bare wires that I have. So I might have enough to come back with the one I bought. But got this, clear some limbs out of the way. So it's 1,200 feet of fence, electric fence, plus what's already up. Just probably another 1,200. But I got a 100-mile box on it. It gives off 9 joules, so it should be plenty. Kick them, and they won't, you know, most time they won't even bother. Once they get shocked, they learn. A lot of times when they're young, they get a couple stubborn ones. They keep trying to go through it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Now I go on the dam side of the pond. I got the fence going there, and then it goes back up to the fence in the back. And what I'm gonna do is right there at where the dam comes on the back of the pond, I'm gonna connect it there to this fence. And then that's 400 feet. So that's where I'm at right there, that post there. So yeah, I'm gonna get this, and then we're gonna keep on going around the pond. I ordered a weed eater online, and I didn't look at the shipping date. That thing's not supposed to come for another week. I should probably just cancel it and order another one. But, oh no. Yeah, I need to do some weed eating in there. And, I'm gonna keep on going with it today. Hopefully I can get switched over. These goats are gonna be fat. Look at all the stuff they need. But yeah. Alright, got down to here, to the pond. I've gotten the 3 top strands off the old fence, and bringing them down here and connected it to that. So where that box is where it's connected, the old fence to the new fence. So now I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna get all the posts. So that's what we're gonna work on. Yeah, the last video I ran over top of my tripod, so I don't have a tripod. I don't know, I think I might be able to rig it up. The top part's alright, just the bottom feet. So I think for temporary, I could probably drill a hole in a board and use that as the base. I don't know how much of an angle I could get, you know. I guess the top moves. But yeah. Woo! Always something. Now see, this is the older fence, and I only had 4 strands on that, and they never go through that. See, a couple of them are smart enough, they find an opening big enough, and then they just jump. And see, if their feet are off the floor, if both feet ain't touching the ground, they're not grounded. So once they get on the other side, they made it through and they didn't get shocked at all because their feet were never on the ground. But see, when I started down this way, I ran 5 strands. Now the second strand up from the bottom, see, there's 2 clear bare wires at the bottom, and the second one up is a ground. So if they squeeze in between those 2 wires or underneath, if they squeeze underneath, they're going to hit the ground and get grounded. But if they try and squeeze between either one of those, they're going to get grounded by that middle wire that's just a ground. So that's why I added that piece onto that. So I definitely wanted to, farther down in the woods here, I wanted to keep them, you know, I didn't want them to escape down here in the woods and not be able to find them. But I did T-post here because this part's probably going to be always. I'll probably just keep this like this. Might eventually switch it over to cattle fence, you know. But now here I connected it on. But oh, they're there. Can't see it. Hopefully I can roll over top of this and don't snag it. I didn't think I pulled it that tight. Come on, come on, come on. I don't only see 2. Oh, there's other ones. later with me. Now we gotta get the 2 bottom wires. See, I already took the 3 top rungs off. The goats are up there at the barn. They don't even have a clue. Because I got the fence off and everything. But see now. See this? See how clear it is? See the woods and all that? Now this is the new part. And down in the woods, I've cleared some with the tractor, trying to get it. I was going to put the fence on this side of the woods on there, but I said I might as well get them to eat it up, so I put it on the pond side. But yeah, you can see the difference. I mean, even the woods. See the woods part back there, and then see the woods part over there. I mean, they eat that stuff up. And with all these stumps, kind of hard to bush hog. I guess I could set the bush hog, you know, maybe like 3 feet off the ground or something, drive around. But I mean, it's hard to drive around, because then it's like a maze trying to not to hit these damn stumps everywhere. Yeah, I've tried burning them and all, and I tell you, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how to get rid of stumps, burning them and stuff. And I did find the best way is to try and dig it down a little bit, and then put your X with chainsaw as far as you can to the ground without hitting the ground, you know. And then in the middle, just dig that chainsaw as deep as you can get it, make a good X. And then all you gotta do is put like 5 or 6 pieces of charcoal on there, on the top. It'll burn right out like a bowl, all the way down to the ground. Works. That's the best way. I've seen all other kinds where they don't put coal on it and charcoal and soaked it in grease and all kinds of shit, man, and nothing works. That works. That's, if you're gonna try and burn it, that's the only way that's gonna burn, because you know the stump holds moisture. So if you can get that air down in there, it'll burn out. It'll dry it out and burn it out as it goes down. But I've done a couple of them that burn. But so I got thousands of stumps up here. It would take me forever. Somebody else said, put some of that stump down. I said, you know how much money that would cost? Put that stuff you drill down in the stump. Even a stump grinder. I mean, I had a couple of people come out here and they're like, I don't even know where to start giving you a price on something like that. Just so many. Alright, I'm going to start pulling these posts up back here by the end. Now see this, these come up pretty easy. I might have to come back. I think I'll just come back and get them a couple T-posts out. Now over there on the new part, there's a couple corners. See how they bend real bad? They're not very good for, they're good for straight line, but they ain't good for support or any kind of corner. I try to usually grab a tree, or I'll put a T-post in where the corners are. But these are like $1.99 at Tractor Supply. I think you can get better ones with the metal in there, but I think they start like $5 and you might as well buy a T-post in. So yeah, let me start getting this going, and then we'll get back to where I'm at. Alright, got the top of the hill all taken down, and now I'm going behind the pond. See, I got all that taken down. I got to pull that wire, bottom wire up. I got all the posts down, and I got them in my hand, and I'm relocating them down here. Just keep on going behind the pond. I'm gonna have to weed eat this stuff. I just measure them out with my feet. Then you stomp it down like this. Then you put your foot down and stomp it down. That one went pretty good. A lot of times you hit when you step it on down, you hit a rock. You gotta pull it up, move it just a hair. Sometimes you gotta keep moving around till you don't hit a root or rock. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on going down there. Here's where Larry's fence hooks up here, right here, and then go on down here. So I got it all finished. The only thing I got to do is figure out, it doesn't really have enough juice. I got enough in the bottom, but the other ones don't carry very good juice. The bottom one's aluminum, but it's only like 17 gauge or something. Stuff's expensive. But anyway, the second one up at the ground, that's just galvanized. But the other one are like a rope fiber with aluminum woven into it. So it's all right, but it don't carry juice as far as the other one. And then the top one, that's probably your least one that carries juice through the line. But I like to have that top one so they can see it real good, you know, that ribbon. But let me show you how far the fence goes. I did this in probably, I'd say 3 weekends. Some during the day. You know, I got time in the morning. I don't go to work till after lunch. So I usually got 3 or 4 hours in the morning to do it. Hopefully this goes get it cleared out looking like this road I put in. Still working on that. I got to burn some of these piles off. Get a nice road in here next to it so I can check to see all these stumps. These are from the pines I had cut down. And there's probably a couple thousand of those. So they're everywhere. You got to kind of go around them. I guess eventually they'll, you know, only being pine, I think they'll rot out pretty quick. But anyway, just goes on down to the creek. I have 27 acres, and I probably got them fenced off right now. I probably got them at least, I would say maybe a third of the property is leased off for the goats right now, fenced off. They got some nice shade. Pig got the creek to get in. It does go on the other side. It does like it. I've been trying to put all the rocks I find in the yard down in the creek so we can get through. Yeah, so I came around here, and this is he had to leave this border when he put these in. You know, you gotta leave the waterway, the trees alone around it when you timber and stuff. So that's why they got left behind. But I kind of like it as a barricade. And then I got this. This is another wall, and then there's like a open spot, and then there's another wall, and then our house is back up there. I want to try and clear all this out where like you can, it'll still say shaded, but it'll more look like that. I've cleared that out already over there. I've been working on this, but get the goats over there. But I tried to put the goats with a net fence with no wires. You know, figure maybe trick them, but they figured it out. But yeah, so far I don't know if they're kind of scared or something. I don't have a billy right now, and usually a billy will kind of lead the way. So that's what that is. They keep running back up to the barn instead of down here eating like they're supposed to be. It goes all the way down the end of the pond, and then at the back corner it connects to the one that goes across the dam and then back up the hill here. But I just went as far as that. That was 1,200 feet of fence I put in. So ain't easy. Even with the electric fence, you know, it's still got a lot of work. There's my corn. Got my corn crop. And slowly, we haven't gotten no rain. We're really dry. We had one storm that came by, and like in 3 hours we got 7 inches, but that all ran off. That don't really count. See how the bees are going. The bees are going away. They're going to town. I was up there planting some more pumpkins up in my upper garden, and it sounded like a bee's nest right next to them, and the zucchinis eating all them flowers and stuff. copious yard. I like to, I got a blade. I'd like to get some like good topsoil besides the, you know, eventually I get enough in the garden and I have extra. If I get a couple cows, you know, that'll give me a lot of manure and stuff. And what I do is I get like a 16-foot board and then bolt it to the blade I got on the back. Now kind of even it out more. But yeah, anybody want some rabbits? Got plenty of rabbits. Chicken. They're free range today. A couple of them just hang out in there all day. But I got a boy over there in the barn. At the back is starting to bloom. See? Need to top that off, right? There's no chicken over there. And see, look, we threw a couple rabbits out because we had so many. There's one right there, see them? They don't eat there. They've been hanging out, fox ain't got them. But look, here are these damn lazy ass goats up here. Y'all supposed to be down there eating. Get down there and eat. I've been taking food down there, you know, and then they eat that and they start eating, but like one runs off. Once one runs off, that's it. They all follow. That's why I got a little Billy, but I think he might have been the runt, or he might have been mixed with something small. I don't think he's going to be a very good Billy. But yeah, this is my fruit stand. We got a little vegetable stand going, but I got some signs out on the road, you know, pointing this way. But we had one person come by last weekend and buy some eggs, but they ain't had a soul come by this week. And the guy next door had a heck of a party. I thought maybe somebody might come over, but nope. Maybe there's a place down the road that has festivals, so maybe they'll pick up with that. These are my signs for my little fruit stand. I only put them up on the weekend, then I take them down. Rain. I think a raindrop might have got on them. Yeah, go into the back. And then, see, this is our entrance to the road. Got the signs there. They go down there, and then our driveway just goes off the end here. And drive back here a little bit. Goats out there. Fence I put in, put it up in here in my garden back there. And then we have our little fruit stand thing. Eventually, hopefully we get some people coming in there. And that about wraps this one up. I'll catch you on the next one. I'll catch you later.